moving on to comments from the public and staff group representatives. We have one registered speaker joining us this afternoon. I will outline the process that will follow, and then I'll call on you and welcome to our meeting this afternoon to provide your comments. The Board of Trustees values input from everyone who cares about the education of our children. That's why at every board meeting we include an invitation to members of the public and staff representatives to address specific agenda times and issues of importance to education. The speaker has been advised that the board meeting is being audio recorded as well as webcast live, and I will interrupt any speaker who makes critical statements about particular individuals, whether named or identifiable by the context. The speaker, you have a maximum of 3 minutes to make your comments to the Board of Trustees this afternoon. Thank you in advance for your cooperation, and welcome to our meeting. Our speaker this afternoon is Dr. Iqbal. And your microphone's good to go when you are.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of God, the most merciful, the most compassionate, Madam Chairperson, it's a matter of great pleasure for me to stand here today and recall the last time I was in this room, March 23rd, 2010. On that historic day, the Board of Trustees passed a recommendation that made Edmonton Public School Board the first school board in North America to do two things. Number one, it recognized a certain specific philosophy of education drawn from the Quran to be at par with the rest of the philosophies of education it uses. Number two, it officially recognized the two Islamic holidays in Sakinah Circle to be holidays. But at the same time, that the wave of joy that swept through the city with these decisions that the Board of Trustees made, I am very sad to report that during the last 13 years or so, this program has become an orphan. It has become an orphan because when we, Muslim Education Foundation, of which I'm the president, worked with the board, with the district, to come up with that 309-page document that you used to approve the board, to approve this program, and this book that was used to draw the philosophy of education on which Sakinah Circle is based, we forgot one important thing on that day, or in the process of doing it. We said we are going to have a restaurant serving kosher food, but we forgot to make a mechanism to have ingredients for that kosher food. This small oversight led to big disasters. As Aristotle told us, when you make a small mistake at the beginning, in the end it becomes a big disaster. So the disaster I'm talking about is that this program has become a regular program with sprinkling of Islam downloaded from the internet because we don't have verifiable objective procedures in place to ensure that it does what we advertise it is doing. This is deception written large on the wall. And we are part of it. Muslim Education Foundation takes responsibility for it. So I am here. I've already sent to all of you details of what needs to be done. Of course, I want to respect these 180 seconds you have given me, and I won't bother with the details, but please, this is the request from the entire community to please let us rework, let us relook. Where are those 4 chokeholds strangling this program? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Iqbal. And yes, the 180 seconds does go by quickly. Thank you for taking the time to speak to the Board of Trustees this afternoon.